good, everybody? It's your boy Philip Earl back in the building. We got a good one, folks. We got Coach Greg Adams, CGA, in the house. And gonna be doing a little roasting of your girl Amanda Seals. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Real good, folks. Go out and get your bottom this shape by the Portier. So how are you?
How am I? I am, that's a loaded question.
She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. First question out the box. And look at her. She look cuckoo. I wish I had the cuckoo sound effect. How
Simple
are you?
question.
Is a loaded question. Oh, this is gonna be Looney Tunes. Ninja, get the clown music out. Here we go. Fair use.
It's a simple question.
I'm evolving. That's how I am.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
pause
an
a lot
answer.
here.
I'm evolving. I've had a lot of information and a lot of slander at the same time.
Okay.
And in the past month,
It was a simple question that requires a simple answer. Woo! You wondering why people don't like you, ma'am? Whoa.
it's just been a very difficult time, but there's been really beautiful things that have come out of it that I will speak to, in this conversation.
Well, since we started there, we'll start there and we can pick up, go to another direction a little later. What started this evolution? What caused Amanda to all of a sudden see things, or not see things differently, but maybe see things as they actually are?
Oh my Lord. Yeah. Dude, there's women defending this woman right here. There's women talking about she wasn't in the safe space.
How?
You go, queen. If you want to, you don't believe me. There's women that are defending this shit right here.
What are you
They're
defending?
going crazy here.
I have been told several
All right,
times.
hold on for a second. All right, let me say. Okay, I'll find this later. All right, but she gone, brothers. She gone. Let me continue here.
Because so many people were seeing what I was experiencing, and they shared with me that they had had similar experiences.
Okay.
And so I recently was diagnosed as someone who has autism spectrum disorder.
Okay.
Gentlemen, what I tell you about this mental health shit? Cooked. She cooking already, bruh. We cooking like bacon. Wait a minute. I'm 2 questions in, and I got autism, what? Spectrum disorder. Man, get the fuck out of here.
New world order.
Cooked. She done cooked all the excuses already. Ninja, oh my goodness, let's continue.
Which is very difficult to identify in Black women because of racism.
Oh my Lord.
This is stupidity at its highest level.
I've been telling y'all, man, how much bullshit we about to get. We got, okay, so there's racism against mental health diagnoses. Oh, man, we in trouble. We in trouble. She's evolving. Autism diagnosis, racism. Oh, man, we got it all in the first 3 minutes. Ninja, 2 questions in, it's gone, man. This the last victim. He says, Coach, I can't do it, man.
Go
oh, man, how much more do you need
medalist.
to hear for this interview? This interview is gone. Let's continue.
You won gold,
So
lady.
what exactly is autism spectrum? Because I hear people say you're on the spectrum.
It used to be called Asperger's.
Okay.
But that is no longer what it's called
Okay.
because to my knowledge, Asperger was a Nazi.
Okay.
We got Nazis in here too. Oh my Lord. Let's continue.
But what it simply means is that your brain functions in a different way. So you're neurodivergent. And you also have certain tendencies that are considered outside of what the neurotypical way of things is.
Okay.
And a lot of times that can
The way she's speaking, it's as if she came up with the diagnoses herself. It's her name. When you go look up Asperger's and autism, her name is on the discovery of it. This is how she's talking. I'm the one who came up with this diagnoses on people that we've been putting on people for 100 years, and I'm only in my 30s, but I'm the one who came up with it.
have you present in a manner that people misrepresent.
Okay.
Bruh. See, this is what's wrong with this world today. Y'all spend all these time in these pseudo psychology books trying to figure out why you goofy, and you ain't spending no time doing no damn work. Stop getting on TikTok and listening to these fake ass diagnoses to try to figure out why your brain is froggy and why people don't like you. Man, get out of here with this. What is it? Why do you know so much of this? Why does this even matter? Are you trying to explain away your goofiness? Let's continue, man. I swear I don't like people that know all this psychology shit and you don't know nothing else in life. Everything in life seems to escape you, but you know all of these present and the neuropsychosis, all these loaded code words, man. I think this is goofy. Ninja, what's your bank account looking like right now? All right, let's continue, man. How many job hours did you work this week?
Okay.
Which is the story of my life.
Okay.
And so when all of this started ballooning out of nowhere and people were saying, you know, you're unlikable and you're a bully. No, not you're a bully, but you're being bullied. And these were things.
I wish you was a bully. Okay. You'd be much more likable. I would love you as a bully instead of this victim. But I'll give you credit. You're number one at it. Okay. You winning by leaps and bounds over the rest of the victims out here.
These were tropes that have been associated with me before, but I'm in a new level of visibility at this juncture. Mm-hmm. And you get people saying things like, you are difficult, you are mean, you are nasty, and you know that you're none of these things.
Right.
But they're attributing it to things that are not actually action-based. Like, I don't cheat people. I don't lie to people. I don't stab people in the back. I don't operate in mendacity.
She's a know-it-all. Basically, that pretty much sums it up. You know everything. Once somebody tells you something, you become a know-it-all. You know everything there is to ever know about that subject. That's what makes people not like you. And it don't take long to figure you out. It takes about 2 seconds.
Do none of this shit, but I have a certain tone about how I speak. And that makes people feel like, oh, I'm mean because something about the tone that I speak in doesn't make them feel a certain way. So
can I ask you this? Not to cut you off, but were they people that you had relationships with? Were this in the workplace that you became difficult? Or this people that you just have general interactions with?
These aren't people I've met.
So it's
the people who are saying these things about me have never met me.
And that's impacting you?
Yes.
It's okay.
That's ludicrous. It's crazy, and you wonder why people are... You can't see this. That's the problem. That's the issue right there, is you can't see it. It's not that people don't like you. People don't like you because you think you know everything. Okay? And instead of sitting back and being a good listener and saying, hey, let me listen to what this person is saying, and instead of being an expert on what they just said, because you know absolutely nothing about it, just be a good listener and take in what they're saying. Okay?
Shout out to Shannon Sharp here. I want to say Shannon Sharp is befuddled. I don't know if he knew what he was getting into. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But yeah, he's asked an interesting question. He's like, wait, you're putting your opinions on people who you've never met? Okay, and he's like, well, why is this bothering you? So he's quite confused.
Why?
For a number of reasons. One, I am not a sociopath.
Oh my goodness.
Two, it is actually a part of being autistic that you are very, very, very sensitive to what people think about you because you are always keenly aware that you are an alien.
That's a shame. She's doing this to herself. Love the clown music too. This is a clown show.
New world order.
We ain't gonna make it very long in this interview. We might not make it 10 minutes.
We're getting ready to finish it right now.
We might not make it 10 minutes. Now, what do I tell you about this mental health issue? This is why I'm concerned with this mental health issue thing. Because people start wearing this shit as a badge of honor and then be like, well, because I have this, then that.
No,
because I have this, then this excuses this.
No,
and
it
now
doesn't.
you're an alien because I have autism spectrum disorder. It presents like this and it makes me blah, blah, blah. They just using it as an excuse. So they get one diagnosis and they running with the shit. All right. And why would you who even runs around saying I'm autistic 5 times? She already done mentioned it 3 times at least. Who runs around?
Who?
I know autistic people. They almost never mention it.
Nobody.
Right? They almost be like, they almost rarely be like, well, because I'm autistic. And by the way, you might even know there are, so it's not even worth mentioning. And I actually worked with someone closely that had Asperger's disorder. I worked with a young man that had it. Now, when I was...
I'm going to stop you right there, Coach. This was a good video, okay? It gives us a chance to roast Amanda Seals. Roast her up pretty good. She thinks she knows everything, okay? And people can tell it. People can smell it. They can smell her coming. Oh, here comes Miss Know-It-All. Here she comes, man. You can't say anything around her because she already knows everything about everything. So you can't voice your opinion on anything. Any little thing you say is going to set her off. And I mean any little thing. When somebody's that sensitive, you're just like, hey, man, I'm good over here where I am. Okay? Boy, oh boy, women, I know y'all not supporting this. I know y'all not supporting this. Okay? If you supporting it, it's because you want clicks and views. Okay? And that's fine too. Hey, we all got to have something to talk about. Look here. Your comments, please.